वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदं। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Okay, you can repeat. मुखनासिका वचनोनुनासिकः
मुखनासिकावचनोनुनासिकः
विभक्तिश्च
विभक्तिश्च
अदर्शनं लोपः
अदर्शनं लोपः
आदिरन्त्येन सहेता
आदिरन्तेन सहेता
उपदेशे जनुनासिक इत्
उपदेशे जनुनासिक इत्
फलन्त्यम्
फलन्त्यं
न विभक्तौ तु स्माः
न विभक्तौ तु स्मः
आदिर्ङिटुडवः
आदिर्ङिटुलवः
शः प्रत्ययस्य
शः प्रत्ययस्य
चुटु
चुटु
लशक्वतद्धिते
लशक्वतद्धिते
तस्य लोपः
तस्य लोपः
यथासङ्ख्यमनुदेशः समानाम्
यथासंख्यमनुदेशः समानाम्
ओकालोज्झ्रस्वदीर्घप्लुतः
ऊकालोरस्वदीर्घप्लुतः
अचश्च
अचश्च
उच्चैरुदातः
उच्चैरुदातः
नीचैरनुदातः
नीचैरुदातः
समाहारस्वरितः
समाहारस्वरितः
ह्रस्वं लघु
ह्रस्वं लघु
हलोऽनन्तराः संयोगः
हलोऽनन्तराः संयोगः
संयोगे गुरु
संयोगे गुरु
दीर्घं च
दीर्घं च
हलोऽन्त्यात् पूर्व उपधा
हलोऽन्त्यात् पूर्व उपधाः
लस्य तिप्तस्थि तिप्तस्थ मिप्पस्मस् त आतां झ थास् आथां ध्वम् इट् वहि मगिङ् Laha Parasmaipadam.
Laha Parasmai Padam.
Tahanavatmane Padam.
Tamavatmane Padam.
Tinhas Trini Trini Pratama Madhyamottamaha.
Tinastrini Pratama Madhyama Uttamaha.
Tanyekavachana Dvivachana Bhagavachana Ekashaha.
Tan Ekavachana Dvivachana Bahuvachana Ekashaha.
Artavata Dhatuho Apratyaha Pratipadikam.
Advata Adhatuhu Pratyaya Pratipadikam.
Kritadita Samasascha.
Tadita Samasascha.
Nya Pratipadikat.
Ya Pratipadikaat.
Su Aujas.
Tu Aujas.
Aushas.
Aujas.
Tabhyambis.
Tabhyambis.
Nyebhyambis.
Nebhyambis.
Nasibhyambis.
Nesibhyambis.
Yes, Os Am.
Yes, Om.
Ni O Sup.
Ni O Sup.
Kritadita Samasascha. This is 1-2, not 1-4. Let's take okay. Typo you can correct it. Supaha.
Supaha.
Viramo Vasanam.
Viramo.
Yes, Shashoko Shihi.
Jashoho Shihi.
Shi Sarvanamasthanam.
Sri Sarvanamastanam.
Stordanapum Sakasya.
Sudanapum Sakasya.
Tihantam Padam.
Suptingantam Padam.
Su Adishu Asarvanamastane.
Su Adishu Asarvanamastane. Echibam.
Tulyasya Prayatnam Savarnam.
Tulyasya Prayatnam Savarnam.
Rula Varnayoho Mitasavarnyam Vachyam.
Ruluvarnayoho Savarnyam Vachyam.
Najalo.
Najalo.
Anudit Savarnasya Cha Pratyaha.
Anudit Savarnasya Cha Pratyayah.
Taparastat Kalasya.
Taparastasya.
Shashti Sthane Yoga.
Shashti Sthane Yoga.
Tasmin iti nirdrishte purvasya.
Tasminiti Nirvishte Purvasya.
Tasmadityuttarasya.
Tasmadityuttarasya.
Purandraparaha.
Purandraparaha.
Thanentartamaha.
Thanentartamaha.
Parasannikarsha samhita.
Parasannikarsha samhita.
Samhitayam.
Samhitayam.
Iko yanachi.
Iko yanachi.
Echo yavayavaha.
Echo yavayavaha.
Ekaha purvaparayogo.
Ekah purvaparayoho.
Engaf padantadati.
Engapantadati.
Akasavarne dhirgaha.
Akasavarne Savarnegaha.
Up to this we saw. This is the last sutra we saw in the last class. Savarna Dirga Sandhi, which is Apavada to
Vriddhi.
which is Apavada to Apavada to no, yeah.
Ikoyanachi.
Ikoyanachi. Ik followed Ikoyanachi, that is number 1. Akasavani Diraha. Then it is Apavada to Gunasandhi. Apavada to Gunasandhi. Then it is Apavada to
Adguna.
it is Apavada to Gunasandhi only. Yeah, that's for Adgunaha. Not Vriddhi Sandhi. Is it Apavada to Vriddhi Sandhi?
No, it's wrong.
So Iko and H and Akasavane Dirgha. This is what it is. Akasavane Dirgha. And Vartika also we saw, I think, this Ruvarne, Luvarne iti. Now we will see the next one, Vriddhi Radej. Vriddhi Radej is the Sanya Sutra, the first sutra. So, Vriddhi Sandhi, already we know what it is. Now, through Sutra, we are going to see Vriddhi and Guna Sandhi. So, Adgunaha, I think we have not seen this Sutra, right? Adgunaha. Because in the order, up to Akasavane Dirgha only we saw. Adgunaha, Vriddhi, all the sutras we have not seen. Have we seen or not yet?
I think we have seen.
Not
We have repeated this many times, therefore it looks as though it's seen.
yeah.
In the list,
No, we
what
have seen, at least in my notes, I think we have seen. I see Adgunaha, Vriddhi Rechi, Yededat Yutsu, Engi
Is there-
Pararupam.
yeah, but it is there. We have seen that as the rule, but not as the sutra with the vrittis. Have you seen with the vrittis? The Sandhi chart, it is there. Everything is there. The rule also we know, and therefore we know Adgunaha. But with the vritti, anuvrittis, I don't know whether we have seen that, because in the list, what Sanghamitraji has sent,
Yeah.
last sutra she said Akasavani Dirgaha, right?
Yeah.
So shall we continue from Vriddhi Radej?
Yes, Ji.
Yes.
So what is the last sutra then we have seen, Krishnaji? If that is Adgunaha, if it is done.
Yeah, last class we saw Akasavarna
That's
Dirgha.
okay. I mean,
yeah.
if Adgunaha Vriddhirechi, if we have seen, then what is the last sutra we have to see? And what's the sutra we have to see?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
No, what is the last sutra we have seen? You tell me. I mean, if
You've seen
Not
Iko Inichi.
Akasavarna Dirgha is the last one.
no, that is okay in the last class. That is in the last
Okay.
class we have seen. Last class we have not
Before
seen.
that, I think we completed the Yachibam, and before that, I think.
The 14th was no class, है ना? 14th December.
I don't know. Remember, yes, class may not be there. Was not there. Sorry, was not there. Okay, that's okay.
Because
what I'm asking is in the list of sutras, what is the last sutra we have seen? I'm asking. Okay, Akasavani Dirgha, that we know. Last class we saw. That is fine. But
Yachibam before
that is okay. Yachibam. I'm not talking.
Nee,
before that, Swadish.
Swadishwa Sarvanama
No,
Sthani.
I'm asking about the Vidhi Sutras, the last Vidhi Sutra which we have seen. Last Sutra means not in the order of the class. Okay, last Sutra is in the list of sutras, what you have. Okay, the list of sutras, if at all if you have. The list of sutras, what is the last sutra? You said Adgunaha, right? What is the next sutra?
Adgunaha we have seen.
That's what I'm saying, Adgunaha. But
Adgunaha we have seen, Sharanji.
Adgunaha we have seen?
Yes, class 26. I have
Okay.
read.
After Adgunaha, that's what I'm asking. After Adgunaha.
27 Vriddhi
I think we saw Vriddhi Rechi. I see Adgunaha Vriddhi Rechi Yengi
Yes.
Pararupam.
Engi Pararupam.
And Yedat Yutsu.
Yeah, Vriddhi Rechi and
Yes.
Samhitayam that
Eti Edati Woods also we have seen. Okay, then next one after that.
I think Yenga Padanta Tati. I'm not sure that we saw. I haven't made notes, so I don't know that we. Yeng Padanta Tati.
But one of you only said up to Akasavana Dirgha only we have seen. That is why I started with this. Enga Padanta Dati, yes. Then after that Akasavana Dirgha. Okay. Because you said that is why I went back and did Akasavani Dirghaha, or even the Sutra before that. Inga Padanta Ati. Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, leave it. No problem. Just want to know that's what sutra we have seen already. You maintain the order of sutras before this order was not there. I just gave this. We just saw the sutras in the Sandhi Adhikara. Whatever sutras are there that we saw, but here there is some order. There is some order is there. Anyway, if we second time, if we see, doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. Now let me see. Let's discuss. See the Sanya Sutras, the Vriddhi Radech and Vinasandhi. Even though we have seen, we can see quickly. Just go through that sutra. Vriddhi Radech is a Sanya Sutra. So Vriddhi Ad Aich. What is At is?
At brings all savarnas.
Cannot bring all Savarna. Then why Vriddhi is is also Vriddhi? A is Vriddhi?
And
No.
At will bring.
Only Dirgha Akara.
That A is Taparas Tatkalasya. I cannot bring.
oh yeah, yeah.
Astra.
It only
Ad Gunaha, there At is A. It can bring it Savarna. Okay, here At is Takara is Taparaha Tatkalasya. And Aich is there. Aich is I and O. So these three letters are the Vriddhi letters. These three letters are the Vriddhi letters. At only for the letter A, Dirgha Akara, Aich for the I and O. So Vriddhi At Aich. It's a Sanya Sutram. At Aich Vriddhi. A, I, O. Etesham Trayanam Vriddhi iti Sanya Bhavati. Okay. व्याकरण शास्त्रे वर्णानां शब्दानां च लघुरूपेण निर्देशार्थं काश्चन संज्ञाः निर्दिष्टाः सन्ति एतासु प्रथमा संज्ञा वृद्धि इति अनेन सूत्रेण पाठ्यते important sutra in the sense it is the first sutra and that also becomes a mangala arambha. The word vriddhi is mangalam. So therefore it is the first sutra 111. We would have discussed it at the beginning itself when we started the sutra, because without Mangala Shasanam, we would not have started. So Vriddhi, at least to start with, we would have seen what Vriddhi is. So Vriddhi it's a Sanya, it's a technical word here. Vriddhi here is a technical word, and Vriddhi is Mangalam, therefore it is the sutra is as well as a prayer sutra also, prayer verse also. It acts like a prayer shloka verse also. So A, I, O, ete trayaha varnaha anena sutrena vriddhi sanyakaha bhavanti. Okay. Prayojanam, what is the use of this? Because it is spread in many places, Vriddhi Rechi and other places, even Angakarya, all those places, the word Vriddhi, the Vriddhi Sanya is important. Vriddhi Sanyayaha prayogam krutva Ashtadhyayam binnaha videyaha uchyante. Different vidhis are said using the Sanya Vriddhi. Kanichana udaharanani etadrishani. Ata upadayaha. Remember, when does it happen? Ata upadayaha. When does it happen? Ata upadaya means the Purva Upada. Penultimate is called Upada. When does this Upada becoming Vriddhi? Upada Akara becoming Vriddhi?
Nijanta
Nijanta follows. That's Angakarya. Rasva akara becomes vriddhi. Akara which is dirgha akara. That is called ata upadayaha. It is a sutra. Vidi sutra. Ata upadayaha. Iti anena akarasya upada akarasya vriddhihi vidiyate. Atra akarasya sthane vriddhi sanyakaha akaraha agacchati iti ashayah. Yata pat plus gai. Pat plus gai. We can take pat plus nich because we don't know what gai is. Gai is a krit pratyaya. Anyway, even if you take ghani pratyaya, that nakara is a nakara is the cause for causing vriddhi. Nakara is a youth letter. Nakara and nakara both can cause vriddhi. That is the importance of having this nakara or nakara as anubandha. That will cause vriddhi. So pat plus ghani pratyaya, upada akara becomes dirgha, sorry, vriddhi akara. We should say vriddhi, not dirgha, because here it vriddhi happens. Angakarya, therefore vriddhi. So this is one sanya pradesha where you see the application of vriddhi. Similarly, acho niti. This is called this niti. Niti, nakara. If these are the ith letter, then also vriddhi happens. Like in the word ni plus nich. Nich pratyaya, we are familiar with nich pratyaya. So anga is ni, e is the last letter. Angasya vriddhi bhavati becomes nai. Nai plus e. So this is acho niti. That is another sutra where you can see this application. And is giving another one, tadditeshu acham adege. Taddita, in taddita section, adi ach will get vriddhi. Like upagu plus the pratyaya, anpratyaya, taddita pratyaya. Because of this nakara being ith letter. So adi letter ukara becoming vriddhi. What is the vriddhi letter of u? Au. The vriddhi letter of e is
I.
I.
vriddhi letter of r is rkara.
I think
R.
R, not r.
R.
Vriddhi being a, I, au. So vriddhi of rkara is r. Why r? From where you get the repa?
Urandraparaha.
Urandraparaha. Because
Urandrapara.
r is replaced. You have seen when rkara is replaced by an, repa will be appended to it. Rkara is replaced by akara because vriddhi letter is a. Rkara is replaced. So repa is appended. Uhu an raparaha. An is a, e, u. We have seen that. 151. 51 or 50?
51.
51. So, therefore, R. Okay. What is the vriddhi letter of A?
I.
I. Vriddhi letter of A is I. Okay. So, vriddhi is A, I, O. You have to choose one among the three only. How do you choose? How do you
Meaning of
choose?
the world.
Huh?
By seeing the meaning of the world.
By seeing the meaning of the word. There is no meaning. What is the meaning here? There is no meaning. There is no shabda here. There is no word here. In fact, only letters are there.
Sthanam.
Yeah.
Ucharnistana.
What is that sutra for that? Sthanentratamaha. See, what is the vriddhi letter of E? I asked. Vriddhi letter of E is a varnam. It's a varna only. It's not a shabda. It's not a word. It has, what is the meaning? It has no meaning. E is a varna. What is the vriddhi letter of E? Vriddhi letters are A, I, O. Only three letters are vriddhi. You have to choose one among the three. E is talu. So you have to choose that letter, that vriddhi letter, where talu is there, where talu, the place of pronunciation, talu is involved. A is kanta ruled out. How is kanta and oshta ruled out? What is left out is I only. Kanta talu. I. So, ucharana sthanam. That means sthane antratamaha. Important paribhasha, that is also. Okay. So that is what it is. I think we have not seen Vriddhi Radich so detail all these sutras, where Sanya Pradesha and all happens.
Yes,
So now,
we haven't seen.
yes, that's what. Okay. Ashtadhyayam Vriddhihi iyam sanya navasu sutreshu sakshat prayukta drishyate. Okay. Sakshat prayukta drishyate. Iko guna vriddhi. Okay, that is another important paribhasha which we will see later. Iko guna vriddhi. There you see the word vriddhi. Why vriddhi? Vriddhi is rasva only. In the sutra, vriddhi is there. What does it mean?
Dvivachanam.
Dvivachanam. Good. Like Hari, vriddhihi vriddhi. It is samasa. What samasa? Itara itara dvanda samasa. Gunascha vriddhischa guna vriddhi. So it is dvivachanam. Vriddhi. So it is vriddhi. The word vriddhi occurs here. Similarly, here also second one. Vriddhi. Yasyam. Yasyacham adis tat vriddham. That vriddham is different. Vriddham is not vriddhi. Here the word vriddhi is used. Vriddhi sign. Vriddhi is there. Then vriddhi rechi, that is vriddhi sandhi. Vidhi sutra. So similarly, in many places you see the word vriddhi. These are the sanya pradesha, where the vriddhi is used. Anuvritti rupena tu anyeshu sutreshu api asyaha sanyayaha prayoga bhavitum argati. The word vriddhi goes as anuvritti from this sutra to the other sutras also. So there also you can see the application of the sanya vriddhi. In those sutras you can see. Adej ityatra tapara karanasya prayojanam. Yes, I think we have not seen this sutra so detailed. First time we are seeing now. Adej ityatra, the takara is there. What is the use of the taparaha karanasya? What is the usage it says here? Adej iti atra at tata aich iti padadvayam vidyate. Two padams are there. Vriddhi radej is at and aich. So at and aich becomes adaj. Jashtra sandhi. At plus aich, adaj. So two padams are there. Atra at iti atra akarat anantaram stapitaha takaraha savarna grahana nishedhartam stapitaha asti. Atra at iti atra. After the letter akara, the takara is there. For what purpose the takara is there? The takara is for negating or for nishedhartam, for to limit, for limiting only to that varna alone. Savarna grahana, to negate the inclusion of savarna letters. For that, takaraha stapitaha asti. Takara is placed after the letter a. Aich iti asmin pratyahaye vidyamanena aikarena aukarena cha lukta aikara aukara yogo api grahanam bhavati. Sorry, not lukta. It is pluta. Okay. It is pluta. My screen is not clear. Not my screen, my specs is not clear. Okay. Pluta, aikara, I and O already they are vriddhi. They are I and O already they are dirgha. Okay. There is no short I, there is no short O. So therefore, I, it has got 12 Savarna letters and O also has got 12. So therefore, to limit the Pluta is how many matra? Pluta is 3 matra. Pluta is 3 matra. So to limit only to that particular matra, that is Dvimatrika, Aikara and Okara. I by naturally it is 2 matra. Au also naturally it is 2 matra. So limiting only to Dvimatrika, Aikara, Okara. So Dvimatrika, Aikara, Okara yoho Grahanam bhavati natu Pluta, Aikara, Okara yoho. But just simply saying Aikara, Okara, Plutasyapi Grahanam bhavati. Therefore, to limit that. Parantu tayoho vriddhihi iti sanjana ishyate. Vriddhi sanya is not desired for Pluta, Aikara, Aukara. Pluta sanya is not desired for, Vriddhi sanya is not desired for Pluta, Aikara, Aukara. Therefore, Vriddhihi iti sanya kevalam dirgha Aikara, Aukarayoho eva ishyate. Vriddhi sanya is only for, see, this doubt has to come. If you read the sutra, Vriddhi Radej, here, At when you say, Takara limits the Varna Akara only to Akara. Okay. This Taparaha Tatkarasya, the Takara, is it only for Akara? Okay, if it is only for Akara, what about Aich? When you say Aich, Aich means I and Au, the 2 letters. So I stands for all the 18 Savarnas. Vriddhi, the Pluta is there, I is already 2 matra, then Pluta 3 matra, then Anunasika, Ananunasika, then Udata, Anudata, Swarita. So 12 Savarna letters are there for I. Similarly, 12 Savarna letters are there for Au. Can you bring those Savarnas? The question comes. Because Aich means I and Au, it can bring its Savarna. There is no limiting factor for the Aich letter. Is there or not? It is not there. Because Takara limits only Akara. Takara doesn't limit the letters of the Pratyahara Aich. Therefore, the letters of the Pratyahara I and Au can bring its Savarna. That question will come. Yes or no? Understand?
Yes, Chief.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, if Takara limits only that particular Varna Akara, then by this sutra, Vriddhi Rajesh, you know what happens? A is Vriddhi. I, then you can bring it Anudata, Udata, Swarita, Anunasika, I. That is one. And all the combinations, the 12 Savarna forms. Similarly, Okara, 12 Savarna forms. Everything will become Vriddhi. So Vriddhi letter is not 3. Then how many Vriddhi letters will be there? 12 plus 12, 24. 24 plus 1, 25 Vriddhi letters are there. That is not desired. That is not we want. Therefore, Takara, Taparaha Tatkalasya, by that, not only limits the letter Avarna, that Akara, also it limits the letter Aij. That is what he says here. In the beginning, we don't explain all this, but now you know. Therefore, if I can explain. In the beginning, simply we'll say At is the Takara limits only that Varna, that Akara only. We don't explain that Takara is for Aich because that time you will not understand. But now you can understand. That is what he says here. Because that is given in the Kashika Vritti. In the Kashika, it is explained. Kashika is the next level of study. Even though it is next level of study, but here it is given. And if you explain, you can understand because you have got sufficient background to understand. So therefore, you can see that. Reading the same sentence again. Just see whether you understand. ऐच् इति अस्मिन् प्रत्याहारे विद्यमानेन ऐकारेण ओकारेण च प्लुत ऐकार ओकारयोः अपि ग्रहणं भवति. Pluta aikara okara also is included. It's not only pluta. In fact, you have to bring in anudata, udata, swarita, all the anunasika, all those graganam, all those are included by the pratyahara aich. Parantu tayoha vriddhi sanya iti vriddhi iti sanyana ishyate. But we don't want to give those. We don't want to give vriddhi sanya to those letters. वृद्धि इति संज्ञा केवलं दीर्घ ऐकार औकारयोः एव इष्यते. We want to give the vriddhi sanya only to the long aikara and aukara alone. Therefore, atah atra takarasya sthapanam iti yukte tapara krutva taparaha tat kalasya iti sutrasya sahayena savarna grahanam nishidyate. Therefore, by the takara, by placing takara after the letter akara, what happens? By the sutra taparaha tat kalasya, savarna grahanam is nishidyate, is negated even for aich. Therefore, yena kevalam dirgha aikara aukara yogo eva vriddhi sanya bhavati ruta aikara aukara yogo na. How it is, suppose if we ask, how it is, how that takara, the tapara karanam, the takara, how that limits each letter. For that you have to see the sutra. Taparaha tat kalasya. Taparaha, what is the what are the letters in this? Sandhi vicheda, if you do, what you get? Taparaha tat kalasya.
Taparaha and tatkalasya.
Tatkalasya is one word. Tatkalasya. Tatkala means tatkala, tat matra, that letter alone. That is tatkalasya. Taparaha is what? Taparaha is?
Prathama vibhakti.
It is taparaha is a samasa. So, the taparaha, which is a samasa, right? That samasa can be explained in another way by which the takara can limit even the following letters, not only the preceding. Generally, taparaha taking it as a bahuvrigi samasa. Listen carefully. Taparaha as a bahuvrigi samasa, what it means is taha, that is takaraha, paraha, yasya saha. What does it mean? Takaraha, paraha, yasya saha. Anybody? What does it mean?
When takara pare.
Takaraha, paraha, yasya saha. It means what? What does it mean?
Stani?
No. I'm not talking about stani or adesh. I'm just explaining the samasika word. That taparaha, just the
Taha
word.
paraha yasmat saha taparaha.
That's what is taha paraha yasmat saha. Yes. What does it mean? What does it say? What do you understand by that? In our context, what does it mean also? See, it's a samasa, right? Taparaha is
Tha comes after that letter. Or,
Is it the meaning? Is it the meaning of the word taparaha? You have got some idea about the samasa. Okay, you should be able to say it. Taparaha, taha, that is takaraha, paraha, yasmat, saha. That's good. That is a vigraha vakya for taparaha. Now, what does it mean? Do you talk about the takara, or you talk about the letter which precedes takara, which is talked about, which is pradhana? What is the
Letter.
there?
Letter is the present.
What we talk about, not takara. We are not interested in takara. See, like in the word Rameshwara, we say, right? What is Rameshwara?
Yasmat.
Taking it as a Bhagavrigi. Taking it as a Bhagavrigi Samasa. What is Rameshwara means? What is a Vigraha Vakya? Suppose if it is a Bhagavrigi.
रामः यस्य ईश्वरः सः
Ramaha Ishvaraha Yasya Purushasya. Could be anybody, right? Could be me, could be Krishnanji, could be you, anybody. Yasya Saha or Yasyaha Sa, right? Rama is a Lord for whom? It's okay. What is Pradhana here?
Purusha.
Purusha is a Pradhana. Whom you are talking about? Rameshwara means Ramaha, Ishvaraha, Yasya, Purushasya. Suppose Rameshwaraha, Krishnaha. Suppose the word is there. Rameshwaraha, Krishna. What does it mean? Krishna is a person for whom Rama is the Lord, right?
Yeah.
Understand? This is called Bhagavrigi. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Krishna is a person for whom Rama is Ishvara. Rama is a Lord. So Rameshwara, when we say Rameshwara has got two words, Rama and Ishvara, both are not Pradhanam. What is Pradhanam? Anyapadam is Pradhanam, which is Krishna. Krishna is the Pradhanam, right? That's called Bhagavrigi. Understand?
Yes.
Suppose if it is Shashti Tatpurusha Samasa, then if it is Tatpurusha Samasa, then what is it?
Ramasya Ishvara.
रामस्य ईश्वरः
Ramasya Ishvara, what does it mean?
Rama is in
Rama is
Pradhana.
Rama is?
Rama is Pradhana. Okay.
Yeah, what does it mean, Ramasya Ishvara? Rama is not Pradhanam. In fact, Rama is not Pradhanam.
Ramasya Ishvara.
Ishvara is
Rama-
Ishvaraha is Pradhana.
Pradhanam.
Ishvaraha is Pradhanam. Okay, Ramasya Ishvaraha, the meaning of that Vigraha, what is the meaning?
He is the Ishvara for Rama.
Ramasya Ishvara means the Lord of Rama. Okay.
The Lord of
Shivaha Rameshwaraha, you can say. Rameshwaraha Shivaha. Same word, Rameshwaraha Shivaha, when you say. Ramasya Ishvaraha Shiva. Shiva is the Lord of Rama, right? In the sentence, Rameshwaraha Krishnaha, there my Vivaksha is, I am saying, Krishna, the person for whom the Rama is the Lord. That is the meaning. By taking the word Rameshwara as Bhaguvrigi Samasa, this is number one. Clear? Now, Rameshwaraha Shivaha, when I say, now here I am saying, the Lord of Rama is Shiva. There is a difference in these two, Rameshwara. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ji.
That is confusing. The word Rameshwara is like that. Sanskritam is like that, not only Rameshwara. Sanskritam, Samasa can be interpreted in different ways. That is why when we read Bhashyam, how we interpret the word is important. We saw in the last class, Gita class, Sita Prajna. What is the meaning of Sita Prajna? What does it mean, Sita Prajna is? Two words are there, right? What are those two words?
Sita and Prajna.
Sita and Prajna. Now, what is the Vigraha Vakya for Sita Prajna in the context of Bhagavad Gita? Sita Prajnasya ka bhasha, samadhistasya keshava, Sitadihi kim prabhasheta, kimasita vrajeta kim. What is the meaning of the word Sita Prajna there in that context?
Whose Prajna is Sita. Standard.
Whose Prajna is Sita. Okay. Are you talking about the Prajna of that person or are you talking about the person?
Person. Sita
Then
Prajna.
what samasa is that?
Bhagavrihi.
Bhagavrihi Samasa.
Ita prajna yasya saha. The one whose prajna, they're talking about the person whose prajna is stita. If we take it as a Bhagavrigi, we are talking about that person, Sita prajna. We are talking about the prajna means stitacha sa prajna. That becomes karmadare samasa. Clear? That prajna which is steady. You are talking about the prajna. But in the context of the Gita, there we are talking about the jnani. We are not talking about the jnanam of the person. We are talking about the jnani. And its lakshanams are presented as this is the prajna lakshan. It's clear.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So how do you interpret the word that by this samasa that makes a difference? That makes all the difference. Even that makes a difference between different this darshanam also. Vichishtattvaitam, dvaitam, advaitam. We say tattvam asi and they say atattvam asi. Tattvam na asi, atattvam asi. Therefore, the samasa to be understood. Not much, at a little knowledge of samasa. So the word Rameshwara is a word. You can interpret the word in all the three samasas. One is Bhaguvrigi, I said. For that you can remember the example. Rameshwaraha, Krishnaha. Rama is the Lord for the person Krishna. So who is Pradhana? Not Rama, not Ishvara. Krishna is a Pradhana. Anya Pada Pradhana. Another one is denoted by that samasa which is called Bhaguvrigi. Number one.
Okay.
If you say Rameshwaraha, Shivaha, the meaning of that I am taking it as Rama is a Lord. Ram, that is, the Shiva is the Lord for Rama. Ramasya Ishvaraha, I am taking it as Tatpurusha Samasa. So, Ramasya Ishvaraha. Shiva is the Lord for Rama. Ramasya, the Lord of Rama. Who is that? Shivaha.
Shiva.
Now, when you take it as a Karmadharaya Samasa, Ramasya also Ishvarasya. Rama is the Lord. That meaning also can be taken, right? So, Karmadharaya possible, Bhaguvrigi possible, and Tatpurusha also possible for the word Rameshwara. Depending on the context, we have to interpret the word, right? That's why the context is also important. We cannot take the Vigraha literally. Context is important. That's why I gave this example of Rameshwara. And Chittaprajna also in the last class we saw in Gita. They're talking about the person. Therefore, the person having having prajna which is sthita, which is steady. Similarly, here, taparaha tat kalasya, that word, taparaha, taha paraha yasmat, when we say, what is pradhana here? What does it we talk about?
Letter. That letter.
We are talking about that letter after which takara comes, right?
Yeah.
So, at, when you say, vriddhiradej, in that at, taparaha tat kalasya, taking it as a Bhaguvrigi samasa, taparaha, what does we talk about there? What is represented?
Akara.
Ah.
We are talking.
After the letter akara, takara comes. So, takaraha, paraha, yasya, saha, that is akaraha, right? Understand?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Ji.
That is taparaha. The same taparaha, now, the same taparaha, if you take it as a tatpurusha, the same taparaha taking as a Bhaguvrigi, we saw that taking the word taparaha as Bhaguvrigi, we saw it denotes the letter A, right? Now, taking this as takara, as the tatpurusha, it can represent age. How, you know? How? By what samasa? Little thinking required. By what samasa?
Samasa.
I want to denote that age.
Takarasya paraha.
Takarasya,
Paraha.
yes. Takarasya paraha. So, that following letter is denoted. The following letter is denoted. What samasa is? It's a Tatpurusha samasa. I said already Tatpurusha samasa. So we can say the letter is ta, paraha. Ta paraha becomes tat paraha. What is that?
Tat.
Tat Paraha.
Tat. What is tat? Ramat. Right?
Panchami.
Panchami. Panchami Tatpurusha samasa. Panchami
Oh.
Tatpurusha Samasa. Tat Paraha.
Tatparaha.
Huh?
Tatparaha.
Tatparaha, Taparaha. So the word Taparaha can be Bhaguvrihi or can be Tatpurusha. If you take it as a Bhaguvrihi, Taha, Paraha, Yasmat, Saha, that denotes the letter Akara, number one. If you take it as a Tatpurusha, Tatparaha, represents what?
Panchami.
That which follows, Takara. What follows? H follows. Therefore, the H letter, which are H, the letters of the H Pratyahara, which is A and I, I and O, they are limited only to that letter. Clear? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ji.
So by taking it as a Panchami Tatpurusha Samasa, the Takara limits the letters of the Pratyahara H only to I and O. Please write it if you want it. You have very important, clear. Okay. As I said, this is bit advanced. Kashika Vritti talks about this. Little knowledge of Sanskritam is required. This Samasa Vigraha. Okay. It's clear?
Yes, Ji. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Tat Paraha. By Tat Paraha, it can denote H. So therefore, it says, where is that? Yes. So Ataha Takarasya Stapanam iti yuktva taparaha karanam krutva taparas tatkalasya iti sutrasya sahayena savarna garganam nishidyate. So savarna garganam negated. How it is negated? By taking it as Tat Purushaha. Okay. That is not mentioning here, but you have to know. So Takara not only limits Akara, it also limits I and O, the letters of the Pratyahara H. अपि च एतादृशं तपरकरणम् आकारस्य विषये न आवश्यकम् यतः आकारेण सवर्णग्रहणं नैव क्रियते अतः आत् इति अत्र स्थापितस्य तकारस्य ऐच् इति अनेन एव सः अन्वयः क्रियते. Also, this taparakarana is not required for akara. Because akara is specifically mentioned, therefore he says akara isn't required. At is not panchami here. Okay. At is the letter akara is talked about. The letter akara, when you say akara is not involved in that. Akara, okay. When I say a, can it bring a or not? Yes or no?
No.
The letter a, can it bring this rasva avarna akara?
No.
Yes.
No.
No, it can't bring. Only when you say a, it can bring its savarna, a and all. A cannot bring its savarna forms. Right?
Okay.
What is
Yes.
the sutra for savarna? Savarna graganam.
Anudit Savarnas.
Anudit savarnasya cha apratya. What is anudit? What is an?
Short. Short.
All vowels, all consonants.
Longer an, in fact. Ayivun, riluk, evong, ayoch, hayavarat, lan. When you say ayivun, they are short or long? In this
They won't
Magesha
short.
Sutra.
This is short.
Short.
Short one.
So, therefore, for where the short vowels are specified, there you can bring the long vowels also, other vowels also, long and pluta, right? So, Savarna Graganam is only for the vowels which are mentioned in the Pratyahara, in the Pratyahara Sutra, Mageshwara Sutra. In the Mageshwara Sutra, only short vowels are there. Yes or no?
Yes.
So, Savarna Graganam is only for the vowels which are mentioned in the Pratyahara Sutra. In the Pratyahara Sutra, only short vowels are mentioned. A, E, U and all. So, A, when you say, it doesn't bring the other forms. No.
Oh.
Where it is mentioned. It is not mentioned anywhere. Anudit Savarnasya cha Pratyaha talks about the Savarna Graganam only for the letters which are mentioned in the Pratyahara, and in the Pratyahara only that Rasva swaras are there and other consonants are there, right? Therefore, akara is alone is sufficient. There is no the taparaha tatkala. Takara is not required in the sutra. Vriddhi radej. It's not required. When a is alone is sufficient because
Yeah.
it is not going to bring it savarnam. Understand?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, Ji.
Therefore, takara is says takara should be connected to the aij. By the sutra taparaha tatkalasya, taking the word taparaha as the panchami tatpurush samasa, thatparaha, it should be connected to aij. That is what he says. It understood? Understand now?
Yes, Ji.
Yes, yes. Ji.
You have to. Sanskritam is thinking, purely thinking. Sutra, okay. But we can take both. We can take both. Nothing wrong in that. Taparaha, we can take. Takara, that is taha paraha yasmat saha. By that we can take that as to represent a. Also tatparaha, by taking that as panchami tatpurusha, we can take it as to represent aij. Both way we can take, nothing wrong in that. Okay. What he says here is etadrisham taparakaranam akarasya vishayena avashyakam, not necessary, not required for akara, because already akara is there. Why do you need taparakaranam for akara? Akara doesn't bring it savarna, so not required, he says. Ataha akarena savarna grahanam na kriyate. Therefore savarna grahanam akara not done because it doesn't bring. Therefore at iti atra stapitasya takarasya prayojanam kim H iti anenaiva eva saha anvayah kriyate. It has to be connected to H only. Not H, sorry. I'm saying H. It is H. That's what it means. H. So, H iti anena eva saha anenaiva saha anvayah kriyate. It should be connected to the H. Clear? Understand?
Yes,
Yes,
Ji.
Ji. Yes, Ji.
Okay. That's what it is. So detailed.
One question, Saranji. Ad gunaha use பண்ணும்போது
That
ஆத்
is
வந்து it
different.
brings.
That art
Why
is
and the
Panchami.
difference ஏன் வருது அப்போ?
That art is stands for, that is art is Panchami. Here it is not Panchami.
Oh,
Art is Panchami, therefore Ramat Pratipadikam is A. When you say A, it has to bring it Savarna, right? Rasvakara. But here art is not Panchami. You see that art Aich is Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachanam. It is a Samasa.
yes. Okay.
Art Aich is a Samasa. Art Cha Aicha. It is Adaich. Art Cha Aicha. What Samasa it is? It is Samahara Dvandva Samasa. Adaich becomes Ekavachanam. Okay.
Okay.
Samahara Dvandva Samasa. Adaich. Here it is a compound. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Then, okay. You have to think, you will understand Adaich what it is. Then further. Chakarasya Kutva Praptihi. Okay. अस्मिन् सूत्रे आदैच इति अत्र पदान्ते विद्यमानस्य चकारस्य वस्तुतः, very good, we know this, you should ask me this question. वस्तुतः चोककुकु इति अनेन कुत्व कृते गकारः भवितुम् अर्हति, yes or no? आदैच is there, वृद्धिरादैच is there padam or not? वृद्धिरादैच, it must be padam, right? वृद्धिः आदैच, आदैच is a padam, right? आदैच, वृद्धिः plus आदैच is a padam, padanta chakara, right? What will happen to Padanta Chakara? We know.
Yeah.
What will happen?
Kakara. I will be the Adesha.
What is it?
Chohoku. The ka.
Chohoku. So, Padanta Chavargasya Sthane अथवा जली परे चवर्गस्य स्थाने किम आदेशः भवति? कवर्गः आदेशः भवति. Kakara must be replaced by kakara, right? It must be adaik. And kakara you can do Jashu Sandhi, it becomes adaig. Or va avasane, again, chartha vidhi becomes adaik. Two possibilities are there, right?
Yeah.
Understand?
Yes, chief.
Adaig or adaik. Already we have seen Jalamuk or
Jalamuch. Yes.
One. So, what doesn't happen here? Why? Because Parantu Chandovat Sutrani Bhavanti iti Vachanena. Sutra also like Chandovat, like the Chandas. Chanda means Shastra. Chandavat Sutrani, like the Shastra. Shastra doesn't have to follow the rule. It can violate. It has a privilege to not violate. It is a privilege to use. There is no violation by the Shastra, in fact. It has a privilege to use the words as it likes. That is the privilege of the Shastra, privilege of the Rishis also. Arsha Prayaha, that is called. So, therefore, Chandavat Sutrani Bhavanti iti vachanena, etat sutram chandasaha vachanam, Vaidika vachanam. Chandas means Vaidika, Veda. Vaidika vachanam matva, asya mayadini chandasi. One sutra, iti atra nirdrishte, ayam asyadigane aich padasya samavesham krutva asya bhas sanya kriyate yena ekasanyadikaram anusrutya padasanya nishidyate yena cha anishtam krutva api nivaryate. Okay, so you can consider simply this as Chandavat Sutrani. So it is like a Veda, so therefore Veda can use, that is one. But there is a Sutra is there, I am Asyadini Chandasi, that is a Gana is there, I am Asyadi Gana, there H, so I think it's an Akriti Gana, there H can be read. So by that, this Kuttam is negated. What is that? It is not required, but this much you know, Chandavat Sutrani. Therefore, that is enough. Okay. This is what is Vriddhi Sandhi is. We have to stop here because another class, not my class, some class will start and Zoom will terminate automatically. So, Vriddhi Radesh, here Chakara is there. Why? Because Chandavat Sutrani Bhavanti. That much you can know. That much you can remember. So, we stop here. Have any doubts?
No, Ji.
Please think. If you don't understand, listen to the Samasa part again. You will understand. So, Takaraha is for Aich. That is what Vriddhirajech is. The first sutra itself has got a lot of things. You can see. Vriddhirajech, we think, oh, it is a simple sutra, Vriddhi letters. No. Vriddhi letters only. A, I, O only. But the sutra has got so much information tightly packed in. Okay. The sutra itself has got use application of the Taparaha, Tatkalasya, all those sutras. Panya Sutra itself has got application of those sutras. Of course, all the other Sandhi sutras, like what? Jashta Sandhi, other Sandhis are there. And here, the Kuttam doesn't happen. Why? Because of Chandavat Sutrani Bhavanti, iti Vachanena. Okay. So, next one is Guna Sanya, that we will see. We will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Here, last point, Kashika Vrti, you can see here. Taparaha Karanam Ejartam Tadapi Paraha Taparaha iti. What is Tadapi? That's what I said. Tat Paraha. Tat plus Api, Tadapi. Tadapi Paraha. Tat Paraha Taparaha iti. Right? Kashika says. Kashika is another level, next level. Okay, so we stop here. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः
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 धन्यवादः जी.